Thursday about 3 o'clock. Finally ready to go out, although it's probably very warm now. I think it's like 26 outside, but that's okay. I'm wearing a dress today to hopefully get some breeze going. Yeah, I did have a viewing today with someone who, like, we were gonna potentially be roommates, and we were gonna look at a place in Newington Green, I think it's called. It's near London Fields, I think, but it got cancelled, so I have like the whole day. I didn't have a plan to do anything, so so far I have just applied for a couple of jobs, mostly with, actually all of them are with theater groups, like just looking at being an usher or something like that. And now I think I'm gonna go to Leicester Square and book a theater ticket for tonight, which also reminds me, I booked a ticket for the proms at the Royal Albert Hall, which is exciting. So I'll be going to that in about a month or a couple weeks maybe. So yeah, do that, and I don't know, maybe I'll see the Mousetrap tonight. It's gotta be good. It's been playing for 70 years, so yeah, maybe that, maybe Les Mis. I'm not sure yet. Maybe The Play That Goes Wrong. So many options, yeah. I'm also gonna try to book tickets for Old Friends, which is the Stephen Sondheim musical or celebration that's going to be performing at, not the Stephen Sondheim Theatre, but the one on Shaftesbury Avenue, the Go-Good. So I might go there to see if I can get a ticket. I can book it online, but I think it's cheaper to do in person because you don't get the Ticketmaster fees, so I might do that. It's kind of risky booking it this far in advance because I never know where I'm going to be in a couple months. So now I'm looking at booking into November, even though it starts in September. I'm watching a plane, sorry. It starts in September, but I'm also working in September, so I don't want to be too overwhelmed with like having to go see a show on my day off if I just want to relax. But I also don't want it to sell out before I decide, so I think I'm gonna book for November at some point. Yeah, but Bernadette Peters is in it. Lea Salonga, I hope that's how you say her name, is in it, and it's Sondheim, so what's not to love? Yeah, I'm actually surprised it's not at the Sondheim Theatre, but I'm sure it's some booking issue. Anyways, so I'm gonna go do that and see what show I end up seeing tonight, if any. Okay. So today I just have on this J. Crew dress, and I rolled up the sleeves so it's a little bit more breezy, although I might roll them down to be outside because I really don't feel like putting sunscreen on. So yeah, I might do that. Also, I've noticed with the Caudalie sunscreen, it's tinted yellow, and it started tinting my shirts yellow. Like all my white shirts have like yellow on the sleeves. I haven't washed it yet, so I don't know if it washes out, but I feel like it must because I haven't heard any reviews of it staining clothes. So try that, but if Caudalie had a non-yellow version, I would wear that because it's a great formula. So anyways, I think I'll just put the sunscreen on my legs today and just give my arms a break. I really don't want to stain this dress, so yeah. But anyways, that's the dress. I don't know if I said, but it's a J. Crew dress that I bought many years ago. It's got pockets. It's very like flattering if you're a little bit bloated. So yeah, and I will probably wear my hat as well and some black flats because my white shoes are very dirty and I'm a little self-conscious to wear them. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to wash those. Leicester Square, so there must be setting up for a movie premiere. Oh, Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
I've actually never been to Leicester Square when they've had a red carpet, but whatever. The reason I'm here though is I'm going to the, oh wow, the red carpet is actually on. I saw people peeking in here just to like see. Can't really see much. So good. I'm gonna have to go around because it's blocked off. I just want a theater ticket. I'm pretty sure the premiere has already started because I hear lots of cheering, but it's literally taking up the whole square. So I hope TKTS is actually open. How have I never noticed this? It's kind of unfortunate for the premiere. There's a guy busking. It's so loud. That's cool. Get a glimpse of it. Okay, I could see Frozen, but I'm gonna see that with my friend Kat if she comes. So I'm trying not to see that if I can wait. I would see Mamma Mia, but I've worked on it so many times that I don't know. Were they? Okay, here we go. Matilda, Les Mis, Mousetrap. I think I might try for Les Mis or the Mousetrap because they're like on sale right now. Oh no, the play that goes wrong. They move so quickly, it's hard to keep up. But I think maybe Les Mis today. So just outside Leicester Square, where the TKTS booth is, there's a strip of Italian restaurants, which is really cool. They're literally, I think there's 4 of them here. So it'd be a really good place to come pre-show if you're into Italian food. I left my camera on, but I'm gonna have to come back because everything is blocked off, which I'm actually surprised about because it's like June, it's like high tourist season, so oh well, I'll come back maybe in October. I can see everything. Friday, June 23rd. It's about 3 o'clock now, which I guess seems to be like the normal time for me to start vlogging. It's kind of like that back home in Canada too. It's just, if I'm not working, 3 o'clock is when I'm ready for the day. And it's really frustrating and something I need to work on. I did wake up at 6 o'clock today, 6:30 a.m. But my bed was so comfy that I just stayed there and like looked on my phone a bit, looked at my phone, and then fell asleep again until 10:30, which I don't like doing, but it's such a bad habit that I need to get out of. Because basically when you get up at 10:30, you kind of just feel like your day's over, even though it's not. Anyways, so today so far I've just did some laundry. I had a coffee. Did I have breakfast? I had leftover pizza for breakfast. And now I'm gonna start working on a vlog. It's the June 8th vlog, right before my birthday. So it's when I went to Harrods and the Victoria and Albert Museum. Yeah, but I've been feeling like kind of sluggish again today. I don't know if it's because I stayed up late seeing a show last night. I went to see the Mousetrap, which, by the way, was really good. And that's all I can really say because you're kind of sworn to secrecy at the end of the show, which is why I guess it's been able to run for so many years. If you've seen it, don't give it away. Yeah, I saw that, which was really good, and I had a great seat. I did pay full price though, even though I bought it on the day of. I think because it was a Thursday and it's almost the end of June. It's just been a very busy week for Broadway, for the West End. So yeah, they didn't really have any discounted tickets for the Mousetrap. Which is another thing I wanted to mention. I went to the TKTS booth in Leicester Square to get these tickets, hoping to get day of discounted tickets, which I didn't end up getting. And I find it really stressful, to be honest, to like pick a seat when you're at the TKTS booth, because you don't really get to see the seat until you get into the theater. So you just hope that you have a good seat, which I guess in any case, you're kind of hoping that you don't have a tall person in front of you, even if you did book online. Anyway, the reason I brought it up is because TKTS has an online website where you can actually see day of tickets discounted from your computer, which in my opinion is way better, because I got so anxious just like being at the booth and like needing to make a decision that I bought the Mousetrap, not really thinking, well, I could go see that another night when it's discounted and see like Les Mis, which was discounted last night. But when you're like in the moment and someone's waiting for you to make a decision, it's just a lot more stressful. So I think from now on I'm gonna check the website to see if there's anything that I want to see that night. And also I don't have to go all the way to central London to potentially not buy a ticket. So like pay for the tube and then, you know, not buy a ticket and then have spent that money and probably, you know, went out for food or something while I'm down there. So I'm gonna do that next time. And I had also planned on going to the Gielgud Theatre, which I did. I went to the Gielgud Theatre to buy the Stephen Sondheim's Old Friends tickets. I had picked a seat that I wanted online, and then I thought it would be cheaper to go to the box office and buy it there so that I wouldn't have to pay the Ticketmaster fees, which it is cheaper. But for some reason here you can't really see what's available on the screen. Like the teller has the screen and they just tell you what's available by like pointing at the seat map rather than showing you the whole map so you can like see what's available and pick from there. So I ended up not getting a ticket that day because the one that I was trying to book, like I couldn't explain where it was because I should have wrote it down, like what seat number in what row, which I didn't. So I was saying it's the first row of blue in the center, which maybe I had the wrong color. Because whenever she was pointing to one, it was like on the side or like way at the back of the theater. And so like, you know what, I'll just pay the extra 15 and book it online where I can see my actual seat. So I did that today. That was a whole tangent. I don't know where I started that conversation, but anyway, I bought the Stephen Sondheim's Old Friends tickets for later in the year. So I'm excited to see the show because Bernadette Peters is in it, and Lea Salonga and Bonnie Langford, who I've never seen in person. I've seen Bernadette Peters, but not in an actual performance. It was in concert, which is still great, but I was sitting kind of far away. I don't have the best eyesight, so yeah, it was really, I'm hoping that this one is better. I booked the 7th row, I think, but the stage is very high, so I didn't want to sit too close and then have to, like, you know, look all the way up. Look all the way up at the stage. So yeah, hopefully that's a good seat. And yeah, but like I said, I've been a little bit sluggish today. I did do all of that, but I think I just needed to get some air, so I made myself go out. I got a coffee. I got a little iced latte from Pret and this little acai oat bowl with like banana and apple and almond butter. It's a little bit more expensive to buy stuff like this, but I figure when I'm tired like this, if I don't buy a pre-made something like that, I will just end up eating chocolate. So I think it's better than nothing. I'm going to start editing that vlog that I mentioned, and then I'm gonna go probably for a walk later along the water, just to get some exercise and fresh air. So that's my day. It's probably not very exciting, but I think I need just a day here to catch up with things. So.